And that's why today I'm really proud and excited to announce Amazon Q, a new type of generative AI-powered assistant designed to work for you at work. Q lets you answer questions quickly with natural language interactions. You can easily chat, generate content, take actions. It's all informed by an understanding of your systems, your data repositories, your operations. And of course, we know how important rock-solid security and privacy are, so that Q understands and respects your existing identities, your roles, and your permissions. If a user does not have permission to access something without Q, they cannot access it with Q either. And we've designed Q to meet enterprise customers' stringent requirements from day one. And we never want business customers' content. We're never going to use that content for Q to train underlying models. Now, to supercharge work for developers and IT pros, we've trained Amazon Q on 17 years worth of AWS knowledge so it can transform the way you think, optimize, and operate applications and workloads on AWS. You can chat with AWS Q to explore AWS capabilities, learn unfamiliar technologies, architect solutions. It's an expert in AWS architected patterns, best practices, and solution implementations. For example, you could ask Amazon Q, how do I build a web application with AWS? What are my options? It's going to answer with a list of potential services that you could use, such as Amplify, Lambda, or EC2, and then it's going to offer reasons why you might consider each service. And once you've chosen a service, you can ask Amazon Q, how do I get started? And Q is going to give you step-by-step instructions for configuring the solution, plus links to relevant information, to documentation, and so on. And this is just the beginning of how Amazon Q is going to help you with your work. For example, if you encounter an error with Lambda in the console, you just press the Troubleshoot with Amazon Q button. And Q is going to research the error, and it's going to suggest how to fix it. So you need to add tests. Just ask Q, and it's going to automatically generate the tests for you. And this is going to make a huge difference for developers. But we knew we could do even more to help you build even faster. For example, think about everything that goes into building a new feature. You have to understand requirements, think through design, write all the code, add tests, document the code, and so on. This sounds like a job for Amazon Q. Specifically, Q's feature development capability, which is going to automate the multi-step development task of adding new features to your application. So instead of all that work, now you just write a prompt, and Q is going to use its expertise, enriched with an understanding of your project code, and it's going to do all the heavy lifting for you. Amazon Q will create the draft plan, which you can then collaborate and iteratively improve using natural language chat until it's polished and ready to go. So this is hours of work that Q can do for you with just one good prompt. And this feature is available today in Amazon Code Catalyst and will soon be fully available in the IDE. You will not currently find an AI assistant from another major cloud provider that can do this for you today. But we're not done yet. Let's keep going.